Hey there. So this episode of Mining America with your boy Kaliko is at the Richardson's Rock Ranch. But right before I get to that, I would like to say thank you to the people that have subscribed to my YouTube channel and shared, and also thank you to the people that have joined my Facebook page and liked the page and also shared that. I really do appreciate it. Also, the people that leave comments, I try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But I also like to be out in the wilderness in the middle of nowhere where there's no cell reception and definitely no internet on my phone, because that's where I do most of my stuff. If you didn't know, all of my videos are shot on my iPhone 6. So right now, I would like for that to change, but as far as it goes, I've dug up a bunch of rocks and I've sold none. Well, I've sold a couple, but not a lot. So now, back to the point at hand. So I'm out at the Richardson's Rock Ranch today, or I guess it's called the Richardson's Recreational Ranch. And they're open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. depending on the weather. They thought it was going to rain on me today. I didn't really get full permission to do this video like I have at a couple of other places, but I guess that doesn't really matter that much to me. It just gives me more time and more access and more information. I did send them an email, but and I even dropped them a phone call, but I never got a response before I ended up coming out here. So I'm out here anyways. I hope they don't mind. I doubt they'll even see the video. So I have right here a little pamphlet in my hands that tells me a lot about the Richardson's Ranch, because I know nothing. You know, I was playing a gig out in Prineville this last weekend, because today is Monday, or it's Tuesday. That's right. I spent Monday in a hotel and driving around. So today is Tuesday, and I found out that I was right around the corner from this recreational rock hounding ranch that I'd wanted to visit before I even, went to that gig. So I'm going to read off this pamphlet real quick. Let's see if it makes it in the video. It says the Richardson's Recreational Ranch is a family-owned and operated enterprise providing family recreation. The ranch is a working cattle ranch supplemented by recreational activities, highlighting the ranch's world-famous agate beds, featuring thunder eggs and ledge agate material. Rocks from all over the world can be found at our rock shop. Our goal is to provide fun for everyone. Rock hounding and photography open to provide fun for all. So what I saw on driving in here is this is some of the most beautiful country. I mean, so my phone ran out of video storage, and I didn't know until I was done making my statement about how beautiful this ranch is out at the Richardson's property. It's gorgeous. You can see this butte behind me, Pony Butte, I assume. Off in the distance over here. It's not able to turn around yet. Let me loosen that up. Off in the distance over here, you have this. Dang, it's changing light setting, not zooming. Zoom, zoom. There's a zoom. Yeah, that beautiful area up there. I mean, it's just one beautiful scene to another, to tell you the truth. It's gorgeous out here. It's a beautiful place to spend the day. There's my rig. Yeah, my rig. So it's a beautiful place to spend the day. You got to be careful about some of the roads. Some of the rocks could definitely take out a tire. They're open from 7 to 5. You need to be done digging and off the mountain by 4:30, or coming off of the mountain by 4:30. That's their rule on that one. They close at 5 and they're done regardless of the sun. So I'm going to go and get a couple pieces out of the moss bed, and I was looking around a few minutes ago and I wasn't really liking what I was seeing that other people had broken open and left. But I'm still going to mess around here for a couple minutes before I move on to the next area. So it's a beautiful day. It's a little bit overcast, like the weather report said. The lady inside the gift shop thought it was going to rain on me, but universal energies are working for me again, man. They like me. Sometimes. Alright, off to it. So when I first came down here, this is where I started finding stuff that people had already broken open. You can see it's got like some crystal formation in there, and it's more like a geode. And then that. And they don't look like they have a lot of color in them, and they're very small. Very small little thunder eggs. And obviously people didn't really want them all that badly because they sort of popped some sections apart and then tossed them away because they didn't want to pay $1 a pound for this stuff and 35 cents to have it cut per square inch, which, to tell you the truth, I don't really blame them that much, but I guess this sort of gives us an idea of what's working in this area. Now the rules are that you're not supposed to break stuff apart, that you're supposed to let them cut it for you. Those are the rules. By looking at this stuff, I think it's a good idea to sort of pick around and see if there's even anything we're going to want out of here. But just because I am me, I am going to break one of these things out of the wall myself and take it down to have it cut. So I believe this is supposed to be the red moss area. I will check again because I do remember that it did say it on my way up here. And you can see all the little vugs in that right there. You can see it's been broken off, like I said, out of the wall. So, I don't know. Right after I said we'll see, I saw this on the ground. I mean, that's a big piece of quartz right there. So, I'm gonna get my pickaxe. I'm gonna do some work. Alright, so I did some more noodling, which is just basically surface hunting. And I found this. You can see it looks like the moss in it. So this is definitely the moss bed, the prior day moss bed. And they say like 1 in 20 that comes out of the areas will have, you know, really good looking stuff in it. So somebody broke a 1 in 20 probably right there. And I'm looking in the walls, trying to see what other people have broken open, because there's a lot of accidental breakage. And this is in there, and it's definitely a redder color. And it came from right where I just threw that stone, which you didn't see that, so I'll do that again. It came from right there. And I can see the other end of it in the wall. So I'm gonna work on that on camera for a few minutes. And we will see if anything comes out. Come on out, come on out, come on out. This is not some easy stuff. Oh, I see why there's a lot of breakage. That definitely would have had some pretty color in it. I wish I had my rock breaking pry bar. that, I'm just sweeping little ones up in my hands right there. They're whole. That one looks like it might have some good color in it, just the edge of it is broken. So just by sweeping away some overburden, to see what I can do, I found some little ones. I'm just shaking the camera, it's not adjusting at all. This one. So I didn't even bring my 5-gallon bucket. I'm gonna make a pile up here on this area behind me. I'm gonna keep going. Bunch of little itty bitty thunder eggs. They all look like they got some color in them though, man. I can see crystal in the broken sections. And I'm just moving, I was just originally moving this stuff. Oh yeah, it's got some crystal in it. I was originally just moving this stuff so I could see what I was going to be working on from the top, so I could, instead of just like trying to go at all this on the side where everything's like already broken and damaged, I could sort of see an area I might want to shoot for. But at the same time, you don't want to throw away good stuff, especially since I want to get to more than one area, and it took me an hour to drive up to an area. She said it should take about 25 minutes. Apparently just moving overburden can be fruitful too. I like that one. Yeah, there's some color in that one. More of a geode than a thunder egg. I guess a thunder egg can be both, can't it? There's definitely a geode thunder egg. I've not really seen any real big ones anyways. I've just seen clusters. That one down there seems bigger than almost anything I've seen. It could just be a rock right there. How's my camera angle? So that is the pile of thunder eggs that I acquired in the first few minutes of just sweeping this off by hand. I haven't even really gone at it with my pickaxe yet. Just for size reference, you can see this is about the biggest one. They're probably not all thunder eggs, but most of them probably are. They're all about the size of a golf ball. Some of them a little bit bigger. So I mean, not giant, but we'll see what we can get, and if I can get down to that one I think I see. size of my palm almost. So I had found that, little stuff in overburden while moving stuff out of the way of the ledge. But then I remember what the lady told me. She said to dig, in the ground. So I started looking down here and I started noticing there were these huge vugs with crystals and stuff growing in them, huge thunder eggs that have been broken off this section of the wall. So I started moving all this dirt. And more little tiny stuff is popping out, and I'm throwing that to the side, and then pick up this one while I'm throwing this dirt. It's about the size of my palm, good palm size like a grapefruit. It's almost shaped like a pear, and the top of it just sort of slid off, and I can see it almost looks like brown jasper and a quartz vein running through the center of it. So that's sort of a find, just mucking this area. I also found this one, which is pretty cool, which I'll give a close-up of it later. I think I'm going to take it with me. It's got ropes of quartz growing from the bottom to the top inside of the thunder egg, inside the vug. So we'll definitely check that out later, and I'm going to keep mucking this area right here because some pretty good stuff just by moving dirt. Or at least it's bigger stuff. Who knows if it's good? Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's definitely red. That one would have got cut. It would have been hella cool. pickaxe. That's the top of something. It's got a big stripes color in it. And this is one of those areas that as soon as a cloud goes in front of the cold, and as soon as it moves, it gets hot. I'm pulling up chunks of crystal. Hey, so I just got done with a little break. I had decided that I was going to pick the stone out of there that I wanted to get out, and I was going to work around it and retrieve it. Now, down at the gift shop, the woman down there, I didn't catch her name, told me that my car obviously can't make it to her Opel area, and that the Opels that are here, that there's never any color that comes out of them, that they're all blue, but they're a light blue. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll take a light blue Opel. So I came up to this moss area expecting if I wanted to dig for Opel thunder eggs, I'm gonna have to come back. That's not the case apparently, because while trying to get one of these thunder eggs out, I broke two other ones. So I'm about 99% sure that that is some peach yellow colored Opal. More like 101% sure. But so there's some peach, definitely some peach, and it's like got like lines in it. It's simple Opal. I don't see any fire in it. And then there's some blue. And unfortunately, I got it too close. Unfortunately, I broke these thunder eggs while trying to get the thunder egg I was going for, which is this one, which I could see it on the wall. I could see that striping through it. And since I could see that striping through it, I decided to work around this and get it out. But among getting it out, I broke off two opalized thunder eggs and one that had a forest in it. So here's my pile. I don't even think this is a thunder egg. I think this is just a big round piece of obsidian I picked up. I think that's just sitting next to my stuff. So what I did was I dug my hole a little bit deeper after I'd scouted the area. And then I dug around the thunder egg that I wanted, which was that big one. Broke a few smaller cool ones. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, so you can see that thunder egg I broke right there. It's all, it was a yellow Opal, peach Opal geode, right? I mean, that's obviously Opal. And look at this one. Wow, look at the red in the side of that. So, I mean, I got a cool little area for some cool stuff going on right here. But getting them out without breaking them has not been easy, to say the least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to try and pop this section off and get the thunder eggs that come out of it that aren't broken, so I can have them cut and they can look awesome. And that's what you're going to watch in a second, if you're not just looking up my nose. Getting a little bit windy. I know that sun tends to go through the microphone. That sucks, but just have to deal with it because I'm still a broke bastard. Yeah. Buy my stuff probably be posting stuff on eBay soon, but to tell you the truth, I like digging, I hate selling, so that's not true. I like selling stuff, but I love this part more. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I took off this whole section after, digging a bunch of this stuff out. All this is the overburden that I moved in there, pieces of thunder eggs I didn't know were there. Doesn't look very cool inside anyways. But there seems to be a lot of color that was running through this stripe. There also seems to be a lot of opalization that's running through this stripe. So I'm going to try and take this and this section off right here. It doesn't want to pry too easily though, that's for sure. Maybe I'll just do it by hand. So I don't break anything cool again, since I sort of have an area to work around. So this is definitely another thunder egg. It looks exactly like the one I was going at before, just smaller. So now I'm going to work around it. Seems like it's wanting to move. I've definitely got clay around it. I see a Opal. No way. They said no color comes out. Color went away as soon as I licked it. I was seeing red and purple in that shit. Now I want it to dry up. Swear to God, I was seeing red and purple in that. Hell yeah, I see green. Hell yeah. Alright. When I lick it, I don't see any color. But now that it's drying up, I totally see color. Let's get it more in the sun maybe. I can't see what the camera's seeing though. I can see color right along there. I don't know if it's flashing in the camera, but I can see green and purple for sure. And I can see opaline. I can see opaline right there too. So I don't know what that green and purple is. The sun went down a little bit. Can you see it? I can't see it in my viewer, but I'm trying to make it flash. I can see it with my naked eye. So I can fully see green and purple, and it looks like fire to me. She says no fire comes out of here though, so it might be something else. And I'll definitely check it with her down there, because that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm looking some more. I can see like light purple and green all along this dark line. So I don't know if it's another mineral, because she says no fire comes out of this place, but there's definitely opal in it, and I see color there. So it'd be pretty amazing to be the first if there is no fire that comes out of this place, because I saw a picture that showed a black fire opal and it said Richardson's Rock Ranch on it, and I was gonna have to debunk that picture, but maybe not. We'll find out, won't we? Because I see purple and green, mainly purple and green. I can't see my viewers, so I hope you guys see it too. But I'm gonna leave the camera on for a couple minutes, see what else I pull off this wall, but I don't have much more room on my camera, and I really did want to get to a couple of the other dig sites, but I didn't expect to be this fruitful in this one. Honestly, when I got to this first one, I thought I was going to be not happy with it. Now I'm stoked. Trust your gut, man. Trust your gut. So I got a couple more hand-sized pieces out of this, but I wish I would have just dug out this whole section, because this whole piece from here on is nothing but connected thunder eggs. Like, it's like a 3 or 4 foot section, and they're just all running into each other. Hollow thunder eggs that have jasper in them, a little bit of white opalization, but not very much. Seems like the opal sort of ended right here, and jasper really took over. There's like red jasper and brown jasper, peanut butter jasper, and some quartz. But this is all connected, and I mean, I can see these thunder eggs got quartz in them up in here too, and they look pretty clear. But this whole thing is just one big piece of rock that's connected. So I don't have the weight ability or the time to mess with this thing. So now that I've realized that, I've pretty much stopped messing with it. And here's a little thunder egg. I've pretty much stopped messing with it because I can't take it home. So I'm going to move on to another area and get some more scouting done. I'm really excited about what I already pulled out of here. I know I have one that has some opal in it. Well, that's a cool little piece. I broke off of this hole. I mean, that's a really cool little piece. I know that I wasn't supposed to find opal, but I did. I know I got one piece that has opal in it, and it even has some purple and green reflected from me out of the black, not out of the opal. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It's probably manganese or something like that, more than likely. You know, that's just the way things go. So moving on. So the last area I was at was Moss Bed. The next one I'm going to is Pony Butte. So there are opalized thunder eggs in Moss Bed. There are blue, white, and cream peach colored opal thunder eggs in Moss Bed. I didn't see any color actually in the opal, but I really have a feeling that the rainbow I'm seeing on the one the thunder egg I do have that has opal in it, blah 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 blah. I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being some other mineral on like the outside of the other soil, but we'll see, right? We'll see. So on to Pony Butte.